Hey Aquarius, so good to see you. Welcome to your first half of July reading. This is a general reading for the collective of Aquarius, Sun and Rising. Not really date specific. I just put on the thumbnail and in the title when it's being posted to make it easier for you to find on the channel. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. You can watch the video that aligns with your rising sign if you're here as Aquarius Sun, or you can check out the readings for the sun or rising of your divine counterpart. Be a cross watcher. I get all my best information that way. Okay, so what are we doing here? I am pulling two cards, one for divine masculine, one for divine feminine. Feel free to flip the energies around if you need to. From Wisdom of the Oracle, we'll start there. Oh, that's so lovely. I love this. Masculine gets card 22, blessed. Card 22, sacred, master number. We don't reduce it. Beautiful, blessed. As you are, masculine. Feminine gets card number 19, flexible. So this is about being flexible in terms of the connection. You know, being prepared to give a little give and take. Yeah, it's a good message. And now I am going to pull one card for you, Aquarius, from Energy Oracle. Let's just see what this has to say for you. I hope this finds you all well. I'm looking forward to the weekend, depending on when you're watching this. Oh, beautiful. The World. Card 29, the World. 2 and 9 is 11. Another master number. Number of twin flame connection. I like that. The World is about endings and new beginnings. It is about completions. It's also about a sense of freedom and nirvana. So all good things coming out here. There is some very interesting energy between the Blessed card and the World card. So something feels very protected. And feminine, if you're here as the feminine, I would just say stay in a state of flow so that you can respond in a more flexible way. All right, let's see what's going on in this connection. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you'll consider joining us. Subscribe, like the video, share it. And for those who are returning Aquarius, you know how I feel about you. I adore you and I appreciate you more than you know. We're kind of growing it here, aren't we? It's a very co-creative energy. So it's a team effort and I really appreciate that. While I'm on that topic, there is a link below to the Priestess Lounge. It is the private Facebook group. If you join us over there, if you got some positivity on hand, please come give some. If you need some, come find some. I pop in there every now and then. We talk about interesting topics, very like-minded group of people. There is a link in the description box to that group. It's the only place I advertise it is right here on YouTube. Click the link. You do have to answer a question though to get automatic approval. If you check the box, you're automatically in. So we'd love to see you over there. If you are so inclined. Other last announcement is I am no longer offering private readings, at least for the month of August. July was booked by the end of June, so pretty much booked by the end of June, and now it's fully booked. So what will I be doing with that time? I am working on bringing you some courses and workshops. That is by pretty much popular demand and request. So you can expect to see some of that maybe appearing in August. And so please stay tuned. I'm very excited about that. My goal was always to serve as many people as possible. So I can serve way more of you here on YouTube than I can in private readings. It's just the way it works. Okay, here we go. So the masculine showing up in the energy of the Two of Swords. This has to do with taking the time to kind of block out the noise in order to search for the truth of a situation before a decision is made. So it is a little bit of feeling like you're at a crossroads. Sometimes it's just trying to quiet the noise so you can gain more inner perspective and clarity. Feminine, 3 of Wands, manifesting. Ships coming in, something that you've wanted or have been working toward is coming toward you. All right. Knight of Cups was on the masculine side last reading, I believe. Wow. Whew. Okay, so I feel as if this masculine's present experience in the connection involves some form of communication about something they need clarity on. I say that because in the future we get the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is often, well, it gets the reputation of being the spy of the tarot, you know, someone checking up on you, keeping tabs on you, looking at you on your social media. Sometimes the page is just looking for information, wants a message, either trying to deliver a message of clarity or trying to receive a message of clarity. And I do feel that that is what's going on here for the masculine. And so some need to communicate, and then in the future, message of clarity. In the past, Knight of Cups, moving toward love, very romantic card, someone who has their heart wide open, nothing to hide, they're fully forward with their emotions. It's a really nice romantic energy. Feminine in the past, 9 of Pentacles, fiercely independent, very capable of taking care of themselves, productive, hardworking, doing very well. The only thing about this 9 of Pentacles is despite her ability to attract almost anything she wants to herself and in her life, she struggles to attract a love life. And I find that interesting that we had the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles in the past positions for this couple, for these counterparts. I feel that this feminine is manifesting brand new passion. This Ace of Wands, it's something coming toward this feminine that they've desired. It's either a reignition of a torch of passion, or this connection is newer for some of you. That will be the case. And this feels like a divine inspired passion on offer. And then we get the brakes being pumped in the future. Knight of Pentacles. Moving forward, taking action very slowly with a plan. So I almost feel a shift in energy on the part of the feminine. So let's take a look at this right now. 2 of Swords, please. Yeah. The masculine is trying to get some clarity before making a decision about reconciliation. So things are at a crossroads, and reconciliation is what's on the menu. What do I mean by that? I mean that this is something that this masculine is trying to sort through. The 6 of Wands is about peacekeeping, peacemaking. It's a win-win situation, but I like to refer to it as reconciliation. For a lot of divine counterparts where there are periods of separation or lack of communication, that card features very prominently, and it's a good thing. Yeah, wanting to make peace and have a win-win with the feminine. Empress, divine feminine energy, Taurus and Libra in that Empress card. Sure, on the bottom is communication. When I pull from underneath the deck, for those who are new, it's just the unconscious energy, what's bubbling up under the surface for the person I'm reading for or about, in this case, the masculine. And we see that now because the communication features prominently in the main part of the spread. Yeah, they want to communicate with this twin flame soulmate. Something to do with the life partnership, with the Their understanding of the power of the connection, the divinity of it. And I'll take this too, Ace of Pentacles. I almost feel as if now we have an Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. That the Ace of Pentacles here with this twin flame soulmate to me feels like marriage, like a proposal. A proposal. Either this is the engagement ring card and a wedding card. I often, though, you know, it's 2020, so I don't want to be that archaic. The Ace of Pentacles is mostly about a very solid, stable offer, something very committed, very grounded. It's tangible. If you walk through that little gate right there, you're in 10 of Pentacles land, you know, all the abundance and the sort of building a happy life together. And I kind of feel like that's what this masculine's after, is really putting something on offer to this feminine and wanting to communicate about that they have something in mind for the future that's stable and grounded and would really get this feminine's attention. I do feel it is what this feminine is trying to manifest. So that feels good to me. In the past, Knight of Cups. And I know this masculine's knowing that they're at a crossroads. That's why the communication's so important. Something got in the way. This feels like it came up last time. The Knight of Cups with the Devil energy, wanting to move toward love. The Devil energy on top of that with the Judgment. All right, so the question was in the past a factor of romance and affection and love versus a little bit of obsession. A little bit. A pull so strong that it borders on being karmic in nature, toxic in nature, overbearing in nature. And I kind of see why this feminine stayed on their own, because what was coming at them was not a very clear message. Methinks thou speak with forked tongue is what I would say, right? You're saying you're coming from your heart and you're saying you're coming from love, but, you know, you're a little scary about it. And it could be that someone else got in the way that is a karmic energy. So I just want to put that out there. What clarifies that is this Judgment card. So it is a card of second chances and forgiveness and redemption. So to me, this masculine is seeking some form of redemption. That's why they wanted to move toward love and come forward in love to this feminine and sort of seek forgiveness and a second chance after something that was very karmic and toxic. That Devil energy can be anything. It doesn't have to be a person. It can be, you know, an addiction. It can be being addicted to work. It can be mental illness. It can be anything where the response doesn't match the situation. It's just all overblown and overdone. And it feels heavy and it weighs you down. See what I'm saying? Look at the energies here. Where is this angel calling these people up from? Get it? There's something very dark in this picture right here. And I feel like that's what the masculine in the past was trying to say. I'd like a do-over, please. Like I want to lighten the energy and seek some forgiveness and redemption. Yeah, I know I have a path to choose. They were looking at the roads before them and saying, yep, I got two different paths I can choose. And one is going to take me down a dark hole. And the other one is going to raise me up and lift me up. And put me more on a higher vibrational path toward the feminine. Masculine now knowing they're at a crossroads. They have to do some serious thinking and get serious clarity about moving toward reconciliation with this feminine, talking to them about their future and commitment. Oh, Page of Swords. Yeah. Wanting to talk about offering a message of clarity, I think. Yeah. Page of Swords with the Six of Cups. Message of clarity. I believe you're my past life soulmate. I believe we're connected in a soul contract. I want to move forward and build a life with you. Yes, underneath. Holy crap, you can't mess it up. I think this is the love of a lifetime, a gift, a divine gift of love. This masculine kind of figured it all out. They figured it all out. That's why they wanted to come toward you with love here. Right? They understand where they were coming from in the past didn't work. It was too much, too heavy, too much drama. Yeah. And I know I'm at a crossroads. Right back to that Two of Swords. Wow, wow, wow. Whew. I'm feeling this one, guys. So now we've got one last one. Look at this. Look at the mirrored energy. The Ace of Wands. Look at more mirrored energy, but I'm willing to go slow. Now we have the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in the same order that the feminine has. Ace of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Pretty powerful. And all that you have to understand is going on beneath the surface. This is a masculine who does an awful lot of thinking and sort of does all their processing in their outside of their conscious awareness. Could be through their astral travel, dream states. You know, when we sleep, we discharge a lot and we process a lot. So it could be that, or it just could be that this masculine I almost feel like this is someone who's kind of, you know how you practice what you're going to say to somebody? It's like you do a little dress rehearsal in your head. Or I just walk through my house saying out loud what I wish to say to someone. That's what I feel is going on here, because we have the communication card, Twin Flame Soulmate card, Ace of Pentacles, right? This is a brand new beginning, commitment, love. There is some measure of future life together, life partnership on offer here that this masculine is running through. I think, like, how would I say it? And then underneath, like, they're trying to send this message, I think you're my past life soulmate. And then underneath is the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords. I'm at a crossroads. Let's light this bad boy. And I'll move at your pace. I've got a plan. I feel this masculine has a plan and they're trying to rehearse it. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's just when I'm looking underneath, I feel almost like I can see what somebody is trying to say to the other person, but it hasn't been spoken yet. It's about to be. But right now, this masculine's still rehearsing. Page of Swords going forward. So then the message gets delivered. Yes. I choose you. Lovers. Page of Swords, a little message of truth. I mean, the pages are messengers and it's not always highly evolved, but they're messengers. So what's the message here? I choose you. For what? The happily ever after. See what I'm saying about the rehearsal? So the masculine has is running through it all right now, and going forward, the delivery will be very much on point. How Aquarian. I love that. All right, feminine. I did not forget you. I know I spent a lot of time over here in Masculineville, but you do know it may be reversed. So, for all I know, I could have just done the whole feminine, depending on your connection. What is this feminine? What is this feminine manifesting? Commitment. Taurus energy in that Hierophant, very grounded, very stable in the here and now. This is all about a conventional commitment, the kind we make in this day and time, which means this is a feminine who would be receptive to this idea. Yeah, I'd like to get engaged. I'd like to build a life and plan a wedding. You know, it's so this masculine's little dress rehearsal underneath is speaking straight to the heart of this feminine. That's what they're trying to manifest. Because it's fate. Fated connection. Feminine knows it's just a matter of time. All in divine time, all in divine order. Three of Wands is your ship's coming in, but it's all about your manifestation, everything you've set into action. Finally arriving, and this feminine is not really in a hurry. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Look what wanted to come out. It's like, whoop. Stop right there, Laura. Yeah, feminine in the past said, yeah, I'm not going to put up with this. That's not what I'm about. I want the whole enchilada, and I will stay single until that happens. I want to build a life with someone. I don't need to be friends with benefits or a booty call or, you know, any of the other little phrases that are, I'm like, probably really dating myself here, but it's as if the feminine is saying, yeah, no, I don't want to just live with you. I want to build a life with someone. I want to get married. I want somebody that commits to me, put a ring on it. That's what I feel. Or I'll just stay single. And that's exactly what this feminine did. Perfect. Sometimes it feels to me like a person who's in that energy of, I don't want to settle for anything. And this was your storyline last time, Aquarius. I don't want anything short of commitment. If I don't remember the title, but it was about commitment. Like, that's it. I don't want anything short of it. And I feel like I'm in that same storyline. And here's the feminine saying, what I want is all that I'll accept. Like, there is no substitution. I'm doing just fine on my own. And unless and until someone comes along who's ready and prepared to build a life with me, I have no interest in being a side piece or getting together on weekends or, right? This feels like a feminine who's very clear on what they want and is willing and prefers to kind of go it alone. And I see a masculine in dress rehearsal for this conversation because they didn't make the best choice in the past and they recognize, uh-oh, have to choose the path. And right now they know I'm at this crossroads. I'm going to lose this person. So it's not that this masculine has really done anything wrong. I just feel in this case, sometimes that devil energy is just, you know, I want what I want and I don't want what you want. And what I want is just to keep things loosey-goosey, footloose and fancy-free, you know, take a little walk on the wild side, you know. I mean, the lighter version of the devil is just that. Someone who kind of wants to play the field or doesn't want to be attached or tied down, even though the devil does tie others down in its lower vibration. I just kind of feel like the masculine, it took them a hot second to figure out, oh, that's not going to work. And now we've got the Ace of Wands. Feminine, all ready for this divine gift of passion. It's inspired. It's action-taking, creative energy. Wow. Yeah. Someone needs to come in here with their truth. Knight of Swords, very fast moving, quick-witted, excellent conversation, all up in their honor and truth and their good character. This is someone who comes in to defend the damsel, you know, the damsel in distress, or to uphold the fair maiden's honor. I mean, I'm telling you, the deck was created centuries ago, so it's got that kind of energy. Someone who will fight for their honor. Ding, 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 we have a winner. So that's kind of what floats this feminine's boat, is someone who's who doesn't have to think, who will move on a dime and fight for their love and fight for their honor. A soulmate. Are you this person, says the dear feminine? Because that's what it's going to take. I almost feel the feminine's like, if you have to stop to think about this, it's already too late. The answer is already no. You're not the one. So that's why I feel the masculine is in dress rehearsal. Oh, the feminine underneath is saying, yeah, I'm going to be patient though. Temperance is an energy where it feels as if the feminine knows on some level that there's a possibility here to transmute the energy between the two, just to take this connection to the next level. So there's some guidance there that they're feeling, and the patience that is required feels worth it. Feels worth that weight. Then they can lay the burden down. Then they can just, because that's what this feminine wants. I don't want to carry this anymore. It's heavy. It's been burdensome for quite a while. I'm willing to be patient if I see things transmuting. It's a card of alchemy in that Temperance card, Sagittarian energy. By the way, Sagittarius in the Wheel of Fortune. Virgo energy twice now in that Nine of Pentacles. What's moving slowly here? The masculine. So at first I thought maybe the feminine was moving forward slowly, but now I think it's the masculine who's moving forward slowly. Yeah, it's taking a while, like I said, a hot minute, and that's funny that I thought here the masculine, you know, Ace of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, and it's mirrored energy, but I feel now it's almost in reverse, because this kind of tells me that it's the masculine who's saying, yeah, I'm in this weird little holding pattern while I figure out what to say, and while I get super clear, I know I'm at a crossroads, I have to decide something. I do want to bring this passion back to our connection, but I need time. And I'm dealing with a feminine that on some level is saying tick-tock, but also kind of knows. There's fate. Destiny's at work here. If it's meant to be, it'll be. One more on, yeah, King of Cups. So, I think this feminine's okay with the pacing of this right now. Some of you may be less patient than others, but I do see overall, for the vast majority of the feminines watching, you just want someone who's going to be emotionally available for you in King energy. No more pages, no more Knight of Cups. Come in all grown up and with your heart wide open, ready to provide the kind of anchoring and love that I deserve. You know, the Divine Masculine in this Emperor card, this is Aries, by the way, is the embodiment of all the best attributes of all four kings. So it's interesting to me that of all the four, the feminine is drawing off the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that will be important to some of you, but to others, it's more about the energy. The King of Cups, who is your constant admirer. romantic, loving, gentle, warm-hearted, emotionally generous, emotionally evolved, always coming from high vibration love. So I get the flavor that even though I'm seeing passion here from this feminine, that Ace of Wands is about passion, I almost feel that deep down what they want is a soulmate who will be the keeper of their heart. It's lovely. And that's why it's worth the wait. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. If this is your storyline and you'd like to find out the rest of the story, the link to the extended is right below this video. It's in the first sentence or two. There's a link to the extended. And what I'm going to do is use this deck. I'm going to pull the two of you together now, 3 cards. I'll clarify them too, but I want to, you know, I've looked at you separately. Now I want to kind of look at you more holistically. I will also pull cards, an energetic message. What is this masculine not saying to the feminine, but the feminine needs to know? Same thing. What is the feminine trying to say to the masculine that the masculine might want to know? A message to you, Aquarius, from your higher self, spirit of the universe. That usually comes through as advice, some clarification, or sometimes a warning. Something to look out for. And then our outcome card is all about what you can expect going forward in the connection and in what time frame, if that's a factor, because there are certain cards that are timing cards and others are not. But I do see the Wheel of Fortune here, and I do see the Temperance here, and I do see the Knight of Pentacles twice. This thing is going nowhere fast. It's going to roll out slowly, and everything has to happen in a certain order, okay? So I'm going to say that up front. Anyway, I adore you. Thank you so much for joining me here. If you want to follow me, I'll see you there in a second. The link's below. Otherwise, I'll see you on a future reading. Take care, Aquarius. Bye-bye.